Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
We're so back.
Yeah, we're so back. We got 3 cameras now.
The most bootleg setup you'll ever
One
see in your
camera.
life.
It is so bootleg. I gotta take a picture of this when I'm done.
You
Amanda
gotta
has her
start
phone.
somewhere.
She'll take a picture.
No.
It's so ridiculous what we're looking at right now.
We'll insert it.
Yeah, we work at a professional studio and we're using like the most bootleg setup probably imaginable.
Yeah, we have plenty of cameras to use, but no, we're using a webcam, an iPhone, and an iPad.
This is what we call guerrilla filmmaking, low budget, the any man, any woman.
You have to start somewhere.
Yeah, so Amanda's still adjusting.
I don't know, you're kind of down there.
I'm kind of down there. I'll just sit up. I'm not really sitting up straight.
Just don't slouch.
Don't slouch, don't slouch.
Try not to slouch. Do you have like a
topic?
A topic.
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna win the Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl?
I know nothing about football.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a guess, and that's just because I know who's playing. At least on one side, Kansas City. I don't know who the other team is.
I watched a bunny run down like an aisle with the 49ers and the Chiefs were on 2 different sides, and the bunny chose the 49ers.
What was this on?
And I think it was like an Instagram reel.
Oh, it wasn't like
something.
Ellen DeGenerate?
No.
Is she still making shows?
Ellen DeGenerate. No, she's done.
She's done?
She's done. I think we canceled Ellen like 2 years ago, and there's no going back from there.
I knew people that worked on her show.
They were probably treated like dog poo.
Yeah.
She was an evil woman.
Yeah, she wasn't very nice according to a lot of crew members that ended up working on that. And I knew people who worked on her show, but they didn't work very long. I knew people who worked with Rachel Ray, said kind of the same thing.
I forgot Rachel Ray existed.
Yeah, she had a long running one too, but like it was like ABC or something like that. Which is weird because it was like her whole thing was like 7-minute meals, and it's like, how do you get a whole talk show from that? Because she had that like raspy voice.
Wait, her shows were only 7 minutes long?
Her cooking shows were like 7-minute meals.
Oh, and she would do like multiple in the time frame?
I think so, yeah. Yeah. Do you watch a lot of cooking shows?
No, not at all actually. I feel like I used to more. I used to literally just keep on the Food Network and just watch like Top Chef and like all the competitive shows. I haven't watched a cooking show in a really long time. I would like to start again though.
I used to love Alton Brown.
No idea who that is.
That's the dude who did
I just pictured Alvin and the Chipmunks when you said that.
He did like the cooking science show. Like he would do like what the heck? Good Eats. That's what it was called. It's called Good Eats.
No idea.
Oh, that's a great show. If you want to watch some fun, it was like Bill Nye for cooking. Like legit, it was.
Was he doing experiments?
No, but it like I make it sound sciencey, but no, it was just like here's the food, here's the lessons behind it, and here's the history of it. But like done fun, like you know how Bill Nye was like he had like the camera was like, hey Bill, how's it going, Bill?
Mm-hmm.
Like he has stuff like that.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Did Bill Nye die?
No, he just became irrelevant. He had that like Netflix show that came out. Back in like 2015, that was just awful. Do you remember that?
No.
Oh my god, it was really cringe.
The only time I've ever known Bill Nye was when we would watch it in school.
Well, he came back because he wanted to rebrand himself. Because by the way, he wasn't like, I think that I might be...
A Bill Nye rebrand?
Yeah.
Love that.
Well, I might be pulling this out of my butt. We don't research on this show. Oh,
no.
We didn't say the new title yet, did we?
Oh, we didn't. We came up with a title.
We came up with a title.
We came up with a new title for this podcast. It's called And Whatnot.
And Whatnot.
Working on the logo currently.
Yes, we're going to have the logo out. Maybe by the end of this episode.
Super exciting, yeah.
So,
could be.
But yeah, Bill Nye, he rebranded because it was like, science is serious, bros. And so like he did this whole thing, but like Netflix was like, but people remember you for being a kooky, cool science dude. And he was like, oh, okay. And so he started making science for like, and I hate using this word, but like he made a science show for like woke tweens. It was like really weird. It was like.
But what was he doing? Like what was the premise? Like what was the, like an episode in a nutshell?
Like this is, oh my God, we're getting to like, Oh, I can't even go because I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna get canceled in the second episode.
It's fine.
Never mind. He would just
It's
do
good for
really
our marketing.
cringy stuff. He would do like, yo, tweens, men can get pregnant, yo.
No.
I swear to God.
Like, that's a line that he said in his...
Well, maybe not him exactly, but he would have like guests on, and they would like rap and stuff, and they would have like dance sequences. I'm not even joking.
Bill Nye, like the Bill
Yes,
Nye
Bill
that I
Nye.
know.
Yes.
Stop. I love that, actually.
And he's not even like, I think he's like an engineer. He's not even like a scientist.
Yeah, I don't think he was ever actually like
Well, he was an
educated
actor.
and he
He's
was
an
never
actor.
educated in science. That's another thing, like, why did we play it in science class? Like, he really wasn't doing much for us.
Because science teachers, you can barely get kids to watch.
True.
or to
I guess
pay
it was like a
attention.
fun little, oh yeah, we're gonna throw on Bill Nye, and everyone just knows like the song.
Yeah.
So Bill Nye did that, but then what did Bill Nye do? Nothing.
Like after
what is
the
he
Bill
doing
Nye
right
show,
now?
he makes like appearances on like CNN now, I think.
How
every
old?
now
He's
and
got to
then.
be old.
I think he's probably in his 60s.
That's
But-
it? Wait, so
No.
you're to tell me that Bill Nye was like, I was just going to say like 30, but I'm not even 30, so.
He was like probably in his like late 30s, early
40s.
40s when he was doing Bill Nye when they were recording.
Wow.
It. I mean, think about that. That stuff has been playing since we were in like kindergarten.
Yeah.
So-
But think about how much a different world he has than us. Like, he was 40 years old and making like science shows that people played in schools. And everyone knows Bill Nye. Like, Bill Nye is famous around the world
I
just for
know.
what he does. And like, I feel like when you look back at the people and you're like, oh wow, they were so young
Yeah.
when they did that. Like, when you're younger, you think they're so old.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's like a weird thing. And also I always thought about, like I think about it now, like we're both editors, me and Amanda, and I always think about like how fun it would be to edit or work on certain shows. And Bill Nye must have been a fun one.
Oh, Bill Nye would have been so fun to work on.
Yeah. But you know they were shooting on tape and that stuff
Yeah.
was like linear editing. But like that must have been fun either way.
Oh yeah.
They had a big budget for that stuff. That's something you don't really think about because like when you go back and you watch stuff from like the late 90s or whatever, it's like, oh, this is so cheesy and kooky, but it's like,
yeah, you see that now, but like then you like realize like,
oh, this had like 200,000 grand for him put into like making
200,000 grand.
Yeah.
200,000 grand.
200,000 grand.
So there's this cool thing that this camera does that's shooting my shot right now. I'm just gonna show you guys. It's actually the sickest thing I've ever
Oh
seen.
my god, that's just does the iPad do it? I don't think the iPad does it.
No, but I think on like my sister. Oop, there it goes. I put up a thumbs up. Oh yeah, I wonder if it's like focused on me or if it's just gonna. It does. Take
Oh
a
no,
minute.
it did. That's
So then,
great.
what's prompting the fireworks? Is my question.
I think it's the double thumbs up.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just so stupid.
Like, are you
And
kidding?
the two peace signs did the
He was gonna turn it off, but I was like, you know what, just leave it.
keep it on, it's fine.
Honestly, the more I'm sitting here, I just keep slouching even more.
Oh yeah,
I was
me
just
too.
gonna say something, and now I forgot it. It was before we were talking about the fireworks and the
Well, I had a question for you.
what?
Did you have like a favorite teacher?
Did I have a Oh wait, before I answer that
Go.
question, that's what I was gonna say about the age thing. Like, I look at people who I've graduated with who are now literally in front of a class teaching kids, and
Oh, there you know people who are teachers?
yeah.
Oh wow.
Like, they're full-blown teachers, and I'm like, wow, they were so young. And like, in my eyes, when I was a kid, like, you were like 90 when you were a teacher.
Oh yeah.
You know, you were just like so far beyond the reach
Yeah.
of like myself.
Hmm. Yeah, you didn't even think about their age. Just like, oh, they're just old.
Yeah.
That's so true. I have a friend who's a substitute. Haha.
Are you saying haha because they're not a teacher yet?
Well, because it's like being a substitute sucks.
My mom's a substitute.
Does she? But she also teaches children.
No, she's a substitute teacher for literally like essentially preschool.
But I thought she was an actual teacher in preschool too. Or is
She was, and then
yeah, but what does a substitute do in preschool? Is it, oh, you're subbing
You're
for the
just-
lady who's watching drooling babies?
Yeah, you're essentially literally just subbing out the person who's calling in sick that day, and then you're just like
Yeah.
hanging out
See,
with
that's
the kiddies.
different. Babies don't like sense that there's something different.
Yeah.
They'll probably
No,
go,
when you're a
"Oh."
substitute in a high school, that's rough. Unless you're like one of those substitute teachers that everyone loves.
Oh
You're-
yeah. We had a guy, I think I told you, we had a yo-yo guy. That was one of the substitutes. We had the guy that like he legitimately
Bringing the
had
yo-yo.
like a metal suitcase with like 8 different yo-yos in it.
I love that. I had
And
a crazy substitute teacher, but okay, I can't say his name, but because rest in peace, your dear soul. But just recently he passed away. But he was so cool, and he would just like kind of like, you know, he would joke with us, and it was just like your cool substitute teacher. Like when he walked into the room, you were like,
You're like,
yes,
yes,
this is gonna be a good day.
yeah.
But I met him later in life in a bar, and you know, he's like maybe in his 70s now, and he was around the schools for years and years and years, and I met him later in life, and like I learned that he was like a creep, and it like just totally murdered the idea for me of him being like this cool substitute teacher.
Sucks.
And yeah, and then like I knew this bartender, and he was talking to her, and he was telling her all about like his penis pump. Like how he literally has to pump
No
it. Yeah, I don't know.
way.
And he was telling her about it, and I was like, wow, like this was my
That
cool
was-
substitute teacher, and now I know him as like this really creepy old man. He also had to get moved from the apartment building that he was staying in. It's like a old people apartment building. And because he was like doing weird stuff to the ladies in the pool from his window. So
That's really messed up, and that was the cool sub.
yeah, rest in peace. He just died recently, but
See, like our creeps and like weirdos, they always had tells. Like there was never like a doubt that they were a creep. We had this one guy. You'll hear me say this a lot, by the way, because I hate being repetitive. I think I may have told you this already, but we had this one guy. He was this like little sad man. I felt so bad for him, but he was very funny to mess.
you were messing with him?
Well,
he was old?
No. He wasn't old. He was.
If he wasn't old, I don't care.
He was like in his 30s. He was like a balding, like, sad guy. Anyway, still pitiful, but like, anyway.
But like whatever.
I'll get there. Don't worry. Anyway, so he was like very easy to mess with, and people knew exactly how to mess with him. And oh my god, I know his name. I'm not gonna say it though. Well, the way I messed with him was we were in a computer class or something, and I think we found a way to do like the admin access. Like, you know how like in computer classes they would have like the computer that controls everything?
Mm-hmm.
We made it so that everyone's desktop got changed to a picture of something like obscene. It was very...
What's obscene?
It was
though?
like a picture of like... I don't know, like an ass or something.
No. And wait, what grade was this? Sorry.
This was like 10th grade, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, sophomoric. Anyway.
Sophomoric.
Anyway,
What a word.
we changed it. He flipped out. When he got upset, he would put on this really high squeaky voice, like, "No, stop!"
I would probably have messed with him.
But the
my
funny
sophomore
thing
year as
about
well.
him was that we found him like years later on Facebook, and it's like, "Oh my god, that's Mr. So-and-so." And we're like, "What's going on with all those pictures?" Every single Facebook picture he had uploaded was him dressed as Charlie Brown. And it wasn't like
Wait,
on
what?
Halloween. It wasn't like on like some
Like
special
he's literally
occasion.
actively cosplaying as Charlie Brown.
Yeah, like it was his favorite thing.
Weird guy.
Yeah,
for
he was
sure.
a weird dude.
I wonder if he like shows up to Comic-Con as like Charlie Brown.
He's like the
and, like,
one
goes
guy.
to all- yeah. But everyone at like all these events like know he's coming, like but don't know he's coming, but like you know what I mean? He walks in the door and they're like, "Oh, here he is
Oh, he's
again."
the Charlie Brown
yeah,
guy.
it's the guy who always dresses like Charlie Brown.
Who was Charlie Brown's girlfriend?
Oh, shoot. I don't know, but he needs her.
Susie P or something like
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just
yeah,
a Charlie
yeah.
Brown looking for my Susie P.
Oh god.
He's got
that's
like a
crazy.
sign. He brings his dog, his like old decrepit dog that's like just a Snoopy. It's such a sad image.
That's horrible.
To Comic-Con.
You know, he's gonna die one day, and all he's ever really accomplished was dressing as Charlie Brown
Yeah.
in photos, and
The
people
priestess
knew
would
him
be
as
like-
Charlie Brown.
He was a decorated man, mostly for Charlie Brown.
He has like a Charlie Brown shrine around,
Yeah.
like.
Well, you know, they put
his
pictures
grave.
up like at funerals. Every single one's gonna be him dressed. At, like
Uh,
every family gathering is Charlie Brown.
Yeah, he's gotta get some more pictures in.
He's got like a sign. He brings his dog, his like old decrepit dog that's like just a Snoopy. It's such a sad image. To Comic-Con.
Yeah, he's gotta get some more pictures in. If he's not dead already.
Yeah. Oh, I really hope he's not. I felt bad for that guy. We found him at like a Kmart.
He's got a... No. Was he dressed as Charlie Brown?
Working there.
Oh, so he wasn't dressed as Charlie Brown.
No, so I guess the teaching thing didn't work out.
Yeah, he's got to get some more photos in before his time is up on this earth, so that his photos at his funeral aren't just him dressed as Charlie Brown. How embarrassing would that be? Like
at all, like your funeral is just like your most embarrassing moments, essentially. But he seems proud of it, so maybe, I don't know, maybe he'd like that.
Maybe he would. Maybe in the casket. That's how he's going down.
He's going down the little red Snoopy house.
He's going down into the red Snoopy house, and they're gonna bury him with like a little plush Snoopy.
Oh, that'd be so sad.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
That's just straight up weird and
He's
sad.
like, at my funeral, I want you to play the song. Dun, 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 dun.
Can you imagine walking into a funeral and that is what you hear?
He made sure that all of his family members dress as the cast.
Stop.
But not the girlfriend, because he never got married.
That's unreal. Not the girlfriend. There's a Susie P and she is not with him.
She's not at the funeral.
I don't know why I just picked up this hand sanitizer. It was just...
I love that thing. I put it in my mouth sometimes.
Caught my eye. I know I sprayed it at Andrew sometimes, like when he's doing like bad things. I'm like, stop. Sorry, I actually like spray that.
I like the smell of it though. It's like lemony.
It does. It smells good. It's like a good smelling one.
It's like Lemony Snicket. Ever read those books?
Lemony Snicket?
Lemony Snicket.
Lemony Snicket.
A series of unfortunate events.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. I didn't read those.
Why?
Well, I don't know.
I don't remember them. I don't remember like any books except for that like Rainbow Fish book.
Oh my god, my
I don't
sister
remember what
loved that
happens in
book.
it, but I know I loved that one. There was also another children's book, and it was the kid who's like in a box, and he won't come out of the box. It was like my favorite book as a child. Oh God, I wish I knew it.
He won't come out of the box?
Yeah, like
That's
the little brother's
that's the plot
like
to The Room with
the little boy's like knocking on the box, and he's like, "Go away."
one of my favorites that
It's
like
a picture book.
it sounds depressing. What was wrong? Was there something wrong
I
with
wish
it?
I knew. I have to. God, I have to look it up. I like need to know.
For
I'm
me,
just
it
gonna write.
was oh my god. I mean, I'm talking baby-headed book. My favorite baby book was it was called Bubble Buddies, and
Bubble Buddies?
yeah, and I don't know if it was like a widespread book, but like there was some guy that came to my sister's school and was trying to like sell off a bunch of books, and that was one of them, and my dad bought it for some reason, and he read it to me, and it made me giggle so hard because he used to do the voices for it.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's sweet, though. I have no idea what this book was.
Yeah.
I really looked it up.
I liked also, I don't know what it was called. It's some weird Italian one. It's like Mia babushka d'Italia. I don't know, but she's like a witch. And she's got like a big nose. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about.
It's funny. I literally have like 7 like dirty children's books like sitting in my house right
What
now.
do you mean? Oh, dirty?
Like, they're not like, I don't know how to explain it. It'll be like, no, it's not weird. It's
Why
not like that.
She went dirty.
Like,
What? You're having a hard time explaining
yeah,
yourself
okay,
right
wait. I got it. But they're books, and we buy them as like gag gifts, and we gave my dad one for Christmas.
Are you talking like 101 fart jokes to
No.
slap your knee to?
It's like a children's book. And it's a children's book, and like, it's just like little puns that like are meant, like if you're an adult, you would get it.
Oh.
They're not like actually branded and given to children. They're like adult children's books.
Oh, okay.
That are like dirty, but like
for the immature man.
like
baby.
this one. Do you want to play with my balls?
You just had those?
Yeah. No, I'm searching them on Amazon, but like
Oh.
this one, it's like a boatload of seamen. Like, you get it?
Where did you even buy those?
I think Amazon.
You bought them from Amazon. You're like, I have to have this.
Yeah. Oh, we have this one. Dad's Little Pecker. We have Dad's Little Pecker.
You have Dad's Little Pecker.
I wish they gave you like descriptions on
Wait
the
a
book.
second.
Oh, Dad's
they have
Little
it
Pecker. He plays
balancing
with it all
on,
day.
They have it bouncing on like a cock?
No, it's a finger.
Oh my god, I couldn't see. She has like a protective thing on her screen. And
The book overview. Dad has a little pecker. He plays with it all day. He takes it with him everywhere and puts it on display. Mom loves his little pecker, but she doesn't understand why he always has to have his pecker in his hand. It's a children's book parody about friendship and marital compromise.
And marital compromise?
The mom's just a little worried. He's always got his little pecker in his hand.
That's sad.
It is sad. I keep bumping this, sorry.
It's okay.
He's jiggling. Oh, balloons. There we go. Oh, yeah.
Did you ever buy, like, they had, like, the book fairs or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
I loved the Scholastic book fairs. I don't know if I've ever really bought books from it.
No.
I think I was just, like, excited that, like, we could stroll around and, like...
Just peruse.
Just peruse. Yeah, like, I think they sold, like, little bracelets and stuff, too. Like.
Oh, yeah. I definitely bought, like, a trinket.
Me, too. I've definitely bought, like, something other than a book.
I remember, there was, like, a big controversy. It's so weird now that I think about it, but, like, they sold, like, the straight-up laser pointers, right, at the book fair once, and, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but, like, people were, like, way more, like, you can't have those back in the day, like...
And now it's, like, whatever.
Yeah.
Laser pointers were, like, dangerous. They
Yeah.
were, like, deemed, like, no good.
Yeah,
like,
you
don't
can't
shine
buy
it in
these.
someone's eyes. They
Yeah.
will literally die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought about that. Now laser pointers are, like, used everywhere, and you just, like, throw them at cats. Like,
Yeah, you don't throw
well,
them
you
at
don't throw them
cats.
at cats, but, you know.
You throw that thing around.
Yeah, like, Chris has one for his cat.
But yeah, they sold one of those, or they sold a bunch of them at my school once. And so the kids, this was like 3rd grade, so of course everyone's doing this during pointing at Miss Daisy.
You know what? Miss Daisy probably just didn't want the laser pointed in her eye, and
Well, they
that's
got it
why.
banned.
Yeah, that's essentially why they were probably just saying.
I was one of those kids.
Good.
I was like, I loved my laser pointer so much. I was like constantly using it.
But what does a kid do with it?
Just pointing at
Like,
things.
literally
That's
just
like
point
the ultimate humor for someone who's
at people.
12.
Essentially, like, just give it to a kid and they're just gonna shine it in your eyes.
Yeah, I got Heelys. Well, I'm pretty sure I was the reason Heelys got banned at my school.
Great.
Me and this kid went to my sister's like science fair, and I was like, "Bro, bring your Heelys. This is gonna be a riot." And so
That's what you said.
this is how we talked back in the late 2000s.
Oh man.
Anyway,
This is gonna be a riot.
this is gonna be a riot, bro.
I definitely would never use the term riot, but okay.
But we were like skating around, just heeling around the science fair, and like I was like, I can go faster, and so we're like racing around faster and faster, and my friend bumped into one of the stands and domino affected it,
No.
and they got it banned from that day forward.
Oh my god, yeah, I think Heelys eventually ended up banned in our school. I'm not sure why, but
I still brought them in. I still brought mine in. I was
how
a
are they
big
gonna
kid.
know? Like, if you take the
How are you
wheels
gonna
out,
know? Because well, if you take the wheels out, you
but
wouldn't
if
know.
you take the wheels out and then like just pop them in when you want to use them, like.
But here's the thing: you always need the tool. And
Oh yeah, they had a tool. Forgot about
yeah,
that.
they
You
needed
can't
a
just
tool
pop
to
them
get
in
it
and
out. But like,
Yeah.
I remember lying to my 4th grade teacher. I was like, "Can't get the wheels out," and so I'm clacking the whole day.
You told her you can't get the wheels
Yeah.
out, so now you're just like. That's funny. Yeah, you always knew when someone had Heelys on.
Yeah,
That's
they
so
clack
funny.
loudly. You also look like you're wearing heels.
Yeah.
Because you're just up a little bit higher.
I was
So-
like, I feel like I was never super into like I did have a pair, I did use them, but like they always just I think freaked me out a little bit, and like maybe they didn't, and then my sister got like she fell on them like getting off the school bus or something, and like got a gnarly cut on her knee or something, and after that I was like, yeah, I don't really want that to happen to me, so I don't know.
I got you to wear the ones. You gotta
Yeah.
practice. I brought them in.
They're terrifying.
I brought like a pair of my sisters, and they fit Amanda, and but she's scared.
Yeah, they've been sitting in my office for about a year.
All right, we couldn't find the old video, so Amanda's doing it again. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. Remember it. There you go. There you go.
Right.
But she got it. She got it. All right. Oh wow.
That's it. That's all you're getting.